back. Now, I don't know when we began to do it, but this has apparently become very, very popular. And this goes back to another pagan tradition, but they put this thing up like a Christmas tree, pretty much. But I guess I guess you can buy something for the flag thing and then just pull it up, and then you fix it down around, so you have like a flag thing and all that. But I like remember the thing that in regards to old pagan traditions where they took the thing and then they went around this pole. Um, yeah, that was something. At least let's see if we can find. It's like I can't remember the details of it. Let's see here. Of course, if you just think fertility right, you're in the right direction, I think. Let's see here. Pole. Christ-Mass pole. Let's just keep to the wrong word here in regards of not taking the mass as see images. They have like a pole. No. Well, that's of course also part of the times. A lot of sensuality and whoring and adultery, drinking. There we go with the thing, that pole thing. No, not exactly, but something of that nature. But they had this tradition of where you went around this pole. This seems more like it. What was that tradition? Oh, here we go in regards of one of these. Where you have like a pole. It's like a Christ-Mass tree, right? And he has the star on top of it. Now, of course, thinking back in regards of paganism, a planet could be a star, right? And that you have Easter in regards of Venus, and I think there's differences of types of stars representing these different gods and all that. But anyway, which we related to sun worship as well. So anyway, it's all pagan sun worship. And also, we have a verification. I have that on my Facebook. It's just one verification in regards of sun worship in the East. Let's see here. Do we have it? Comment. Let's see here. This is from New York Times. Indeed, the people of ancient Mesopotamia, especially the Babylonians, were accustomed to light up their houses and carry torches and braziers in the later half of the month of Kislevu, November to December, to celebrate the rebirth of the winter sun god from his long abode in the kingdom of the dead. And this is from a professor, by the way, professor of history, Kingsborough Community College and all that. So here we have a verification and a source that says that, that was sun god worship, in that area. Babylonians, Mesopotamia and all that. If the people had already run amok with paganism at the point, before God divided the languages, well, then of course, dividing the language, dividing them into nations, they would have taken their vanity customs with them, right? They were going for Satan, not God. So it wouldn't be a surprise if, when we see all these traditions all over the world. So yeah, pagan bullshit traditions, and stemming from pretty much Babylon. That would make total sense. Now again, how many connections we can make in regards of history and all that, but that would of course be interesting to look into. At least we know where to look, because the Bible says this is where he divided the nations. So, and of course, if they're divided from there, we should see some similarities maybe in regard. It wouldn't be a surprise if different nations have similarities. They might have some differences, but similarities. That wouldn't be a surprise because they could just have taken these things with them, right? So again, from the Bible's perspective and just thinking a little, that wouldn't be a big. I can't remember that pagan tradition of running around the pole. But yeah, it's. But what does it have to do with what does a Christ-Mass tree or a juletræ, as we call it in Danish, that would be going back to the false god Odin, the word Jul, what would that have to do with the Bible? Really, what does that have to do with the Bible? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So what is like Paul running around? Maybe it's a little different than I was thinking of in regards of these, but it seems to anyway. Paul running pagan tradition. Can't remember at all, But again, yeah, is that no? Okay, here we have another decoration, pagan festival. But the maypole and the decorating of said pole has roots in ancient pagan festival, celebrating the beginning in the pastoral summer season. And by the way, in regards of these pagan things, when we know that there was so much sun worship in regards of the literal dead sun and all that, would it be a surprise that these traditions that we might have forgotten the meaning of might actually go back to sun worship, the dead sun and all that? Apparently, I don't know what that would guess, thinking, what do we call it, fertility rites and all that, that might be, but apparently that also has its roots in ancient pagan festival. So how much of it, that we're actually keeping actually have its roots in Christianity, right? Anyway, so that's the maypole. Brief history of this pagan fertility rite. Here we go with the fertility rite again, right? So fertility rite, what is maypole and how is it used? A brief history of this pagan fertility rite. Yeah. Like, for example, throwing rice at people as well when they're married. It's like a pagan bullshit, in regards of, thinking that they will be fertile if you throw rice at them. Well, give me a break. Anyway. Again, another pagan tradition, right? What do we have to do with that bullshit? So, yeah. Anyway, pole dance on May Day. Let's see, pole dance. Maybe that's the thing that I was thinking on. It seems to be more like in regards of the spring, maybe. Yeah, then they go around the, ancient spring tradition. Yeah. What was the other pagan stuff that I saw? They're doing in Denmark as well in regards of, they called it art or something like that. Just pagan bullshit dancing or something like that. I can't remember. That was something else. It's all pagan. You have paganism all over, See, from the festivals of this and that and all of that. Again, you can sit there and study this all day, right? I guess it's not the exact same thing as I thought in regards of, but it gives some of the same. It looks like a tree as well, right? So, apparently, I guess they're just dancing, going around and around and around. Of ancient spring tradition, or whatever, all pagan bullshit. Pagan bullshit, all of it. Christ-Mass in ritual and tradition, Christian and pagan. Well, let's just check another one here. Christ-Mass in ritual, tradition, there we go. Anyway, whatever. Just okay. Maybe it's two different things, but yeah, an ancient festival with pagan twist. Well, why not just do what the Bible tells us? Is that too hard? Apparently it is. We love all these pagan things. Christ-Mass was banned by the Puritans, and its observance was illegal in Massachusetts, and so forward. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I'll stop for now and look more on the video. And I guess it was a little, I was just thinking in regards of this pole where they're dancing around, and then this thing that we now is beginning these, look-alike, flag thing, and what do we see more? Of course, you see a lot of, gnomes. You see a lot of Satan clauses. You see a lot of, bullshit, pretty much. Anyway, I'll stop now.